going on, Strength Team family? Look, I'm right back with another great video. If you're new to the Strength Team family, welcome to the Strength Team family. All we do over here is get gains. I seen that we finally hit 70,000. So the Strength Team family members are 70,000 strong. That is crazy how great the channel is growing. And I'm not even going to lie, it's because of all of y'all sharing my videos, smashing these like buttons, and just spreading the word. And also my first ever video to hit a 1 million views. If you've never seen this video, definitely check it out. That is one of the first diets that I have really did that successfully helped me to get massive without putting on a lot of fat. I think I gained like 40 pounds with that diet. I'm telling you, and I didn't put on too much fat. So if you're trying to build up some lean muscle mass, definitely try this one out. And also, where I got so many great videos, here is another one for you to try that is equally as effective. This is going to be back, traps, and biceps. That's way too much talking, so let's jump straight into this workout. Our first exercise, we got the barbell rows. We have 4 sets and we want to stay between 10 to 12 reps. Now, 4th set, you know how we do it, Strength Team. We like to sweat. We like to make sure we are getting gains at a high intensity level, so we got a drop set. So in your 4th set, immediately after you get your 10 to 12 reps, go ahead and take a little bit of weight off, and now I want you to go right back and get 10 to 12 or even 15 more reps. Go until you cannot do it. If you can do 20 reps, do 20 reps, Strength Team, but I just like to give you a number, that way you have something to aim for. But maybe you don't feel short at 10. Maybe you're way stronger or have more endurance or better stamina than me. Once you feel that your form is breaking down, that's when your set is done. Our second exercise, we got the dumbbell rows. We have 4 total sets and we're going to stay between 8 to 10 reps. Now, we're going to do 2 sets with 2 dumbbells, and then we're going to do 2 sets with single arms. Nothing changes. Dumbbell rows are the same whether you're doing it with 2 dumbbells or you're doing 1 dumbbell at a time. And always make sure you stretch all the way out. I'm going to tell you a really trick that helps me to hit my lats a lot better. Instead of just going straight down and coming straight up, I feel like I'm putting a lot of the emphasis into my traps. So what I do instead is I slightly let the weights come in front of me, and then I bring the weights back towards my hips. What that does for me, I promise you, it makes my back come alive 10 times more, whereas I used to just go straight down and straight up. I feel like my trap was working way more than they needed to be instead of my lats. So definitely try that little trick and let me know how you like it. Now, third exercise, we have the V Bar Lat Pulldowns, and we're going to superset that with the straight arm cable pushdowns. With the V Bar Lat Pulldowns, we have 3 sets and we're going to stay between 8 to 10 reps. I want you to go moderately heavy, but at the same time, you should not be swinging the weight down. Make sure you can control it the whole range of motion. Like I always tell you, when you're doing these lat pulldowns or any lat pulldown in general, make sure you put a slight arch in your back. What that's going to do is that's going to help you to keep your chest up. So when you drive your arms all the way down, you get a way better contraction, and even on the negative, when you let the weight come up somewhat slow, you get a way better stretch in your lats. Now, immediately after you finish your set, I want you to immediately to go straight over there to the cables. Now you got the straight arm push down. Like I always tell you with this exercise, exaggerate the range of motion. Literally think about stretching over your head, Strength Team. You're going to feel that big old deep stretch. Now just think about just driving your arms all the way straight down towards your knees. Once you get all the way to the bottom, squeeze your back and hold it for a half second and repeat that for every single rep. This is what's going to make your back grow. It's going to make your lats get wider. It's going to give you that V-tape look. Now after you finish with that, we have the standing V-bar lat pulldowns, and we're going to superset that with the dumbbell front shrugs. This has become one of my favorite exercises, and I like this for multiple reasons. So definitely try this exercise out. You're going to stay between 8 to 10 reps. All you got to do is keep your chest up, bring the V-bar right in front of you. Now just drive your elbows straight to the side and pull it and just squeeze at the bottom and hold it for a half second and slowly count 1, 2, 3 on the way out, and repeat that for every single rep. Immediately after you finish your set, I want you to go straight over to some heavy dumbbells. Even if you have to cheat the weight up, that is perfectly fine, but on the way down, I want you to count in your head 1, 2, 3. Now bring the weight right back up, hold it for a half second at the top while you're squeezing your traps together. Now again, count 1, 2, 3. I want you to do this for every single rep, and I want you to go to failure. I do not want you to count reps. All I want you to do is count time. Count your negatives for 3 seconds, but do not count reps. Go until your traps give out, Strength Team. So go ahead and put you some straps on. That way your grip won't fail before your traps will. Immediately after we finish with that, we have the weighted hyperextensions. We have 3 sets for 10 reps. Now, if you want to use a resistance band, I'm not going to lie, that is equally as effective, and I like that too, but I didn't have mine, so I just went ahead and used a 45-pound plate. If that is too much much weight for you, you can always use like 10 pounds, 5 pounds. If that is not enough for you, you can go ahead and just get a dumbbell. I literally like to exaggerate the range of motion with this and go through the full stretch. So I'll go all the way down, pretty much touching the ground, then I come up. But as you notice, when I come up, I don't swing. A lot of people turn this into a posterior chain exercise and they end up start using their hips, they start using their glutes, their hamstrings, their leg calves. Do not do that. Think about just raising your lower back up. Think about just squeezing and contracting that and just raising your chest. What that's going to do is that's going to keep 90% of that tension in your lower erectors. And when you come up at the top, make sure you hold it for a half second like you're seeing in the video, squeezing your lower back, and repeat that. Strength team, listen. My lower back was so tight the second set. I had 4 sets for 10 reps, but I only did 3. My back was so tight, it felt like I was wearing a belt. It felt like I had like a weightlifting belt on. My back was so tight. So listen to your body. Maybe you only need 2 sets. Maybe you don't even need weights. Listen to your body and just go off how you feel. Now we're just gonna go ahead and blast out our biceps. I know a lot of people like to do a lot of bicep work on their back days, but me personally, I do not. I like to just go ahead and stimulate them a little bit because all of my arm days, I kill my biceps. So we have the seated dumbbell hammer curls. I want you to go to failure, strength team. What I mean by failure, that don't mean like, oh my gosh, I got 12 reps, I'm gonna drop them. Do not. So say you stop at 12, sit there and still hold the dumbbells. Count maybe 5 or 6 seconds, now go right back in, strength team, and rep it. Keep your form good throughout every single rep. Say you maybe get like 8 more reps. Sit there and hold it. Never drop the dumbbell, strength team. I want you to do this. It may take you 3 minutes. Do this until your biceps just feel like they're about to cramp. Do this until your biceps cannot pick the weight halfway up. Immediately, once you reach failure, I mean like really failure, drop the dumbbells. Now I want you to go over there and do the sideways preacher hammer curls. This is a killer exercise for your brachialis and your forearms and also just your bicep in general. So like you're seeing in the video, I want you to go to failure with this as well. Get your arm right there on the pad and I want you to keep it straight. Now I want you to keep it dead hang. Now just bring it up and squeeze and flex. Come down and control it. Bring it right back up, squeeze and flex. I want you to do this to failure just like you did your seated dumbbell hammer curl, strength team. You're gonna probably fail around like 12. That's perfectly fine. Hold that weight right there. Maybe 5 seconds. Now go right back to failure again. Hold that weight again, strength team. Go to failure. Go until your biceps will not let you do 1 more rep. That is what failure means. The great thing about this workout, it only took us like 50 minutes and it was 3 people working out and I was recording, changing the cameras every single set. So just think, strength team, if you work out by yourself, you can easily do these workouts in like 40 minutes. 40 minutes of straight getting gains. It doesn't get much better than that. But like I tell you in every single video, make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. But at the end of the day, strength team, make sure you keep getting them gains.